Alright everyone, so for my last video, Mechrofacts, we're here at MTG Arena. I'm gonna do a deck tag. I said I would. I was being a lazy son of a bitch, so I was waiting on that a little bit. So basically what's going on here is, oh by the way, these are some cool glasses. They changed color in the sun. Got them from a pizza place. So basically I'm doing the deck tech on Mechrofacts. We're gonna do that. What I did was I just switched up the sideboard, or I'm about to a little bit. Yeah, the gameplay is pre-recorded, so just give me a second to work everything out there. Okay, yeah, because well, basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch out 2 Bomat carriers to I'm probably gonna cut this part out of the video. So we're gonna cut the sideboard out a little bit here. And we're going to add these Welder automatrons into basically the main board, because I feel like they're good in the main board, but you could also put them in the sideboard. Then, the thing about the Bomat carrier is every time you attack, you get a card, and it goes under it. So they're really easy to kill and get, extra cards exiled. You don't really want to put a lot of those, so I actually kind of want to change to put 2 in the sideboard, since that would be pretty cool in the sideboard. So basically what you want to do with this deck is, you got a lot of cheap artifacts. You want to burn their creatures, and you want to stall out a lot with the red spells. Because basically, once you get Karn out, the -2 is going to win. It's a 0/0 for 1. Yeah, honestly, man, I'm stoned right now. I'm going to make a lot of mistakes. I'm going to keep doing it, though, because I want to bring you content. That's what I want to do. Okay? We got Built to Smash, Boom, Fanatical Firebrand. That's just going to get it up. You got to sacrifice that. It does 1 damage to any creature or planeswalker. So that will help you out in a lot of situations. Like I said, stall. If you can swing for 1, swing for 1. This is just to build a lot of artifacts to get Karn's constructs boosted up. So that's good to have. Sacrifice that for 1, deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker, and you get to draw a card. That's also useful if you need to damage a planeswalker, or if you need to draw a card, which you will, because every spell is cheap. So most likely you're going to play a spell every friggin' turn. We're just rattling this off really quick, because I'm trying to make the time slot up. So, yeah, we're going to keep going with it, because this card is an artifact. So Karn's artifact constructs you create by -2ing him, which you could do immediately after playing him. They get +1/1 for every other artifact on the field. So basically, once you play that, if you have 4 of these up, you'll have a 4/4. Mutiny. There's some strong creatures. They're going to kill your artifacts. You got to be able to take them out. If they play a big bomb, you can use that bomb to kill another bomb, getting rid of one of the bombs. Now I'm officially demonetized because I said bomb too many times. Anyway, shock. Because why not? I was thinking of either this or Magma Spray. That's really up to your own personal preference there. Same shit. But Magma Spray is good if you need to exile it. Sacred Cats, they come back when you kill them. So if you exile it, doesn't happen. This is first strike. End of turn. Then you get to draw a card. Mostly I just play to draw a card, because usually at this point, it doesn't matter. But if you have a bunch of constructs, and they're going to block anyway, you can trick them out. Use, well, that's just a sorcery, so there's no combat trick. So you could just play it to draw a card and get taken. Okay, this one's good. You get 3 life when you play it. This will keep you good. I usually get these really early, and I play them, and it helps me stroll out, especially if they have small creatures. I could take a few hits to begin with. And they're also a cheap artifact for 1, which is cool. But remember, look at all these 1-drop artifacts. Keep that in mind, because you will see coming soon I have a thing that makes other artifacts -1 mana. So basically all these 1 artifacts will be free late game if you don't get to play them early game, which would be also ideal, because once Karn comes out on turn 4, you're going to start BFing. Okay, this is basically good, it's just in case you have an artifact, just to say, hey, fuck your artifact, I got artifacts, and that's my thing. So don't do my thing, because I'm selfish and I'm a single child who only wanted to fucking have his own way. And that's what we do here around here, because we're here. And that's a braid. Lightning strike. Do you need to explain what this does? It strikes lightning things. This is cool because it made a good cover for the deck box on this MTG Arena here. Honestly, there's still better cards you can put in the deck besides this. Feel free to get creative. That's just good. That's just probably the best thing you can learn in this video. Be creative. Okay, Metallic Mimic. Guess what? We're going to target the constructs. And guess what? Not only do they get +1/1, this is also an artifact. So they're really just getting +2/2 when you play this. So target the constructs. Every construct gets +1/1. And your opponent's butts are going to be sore and full of salt. I hope they have a good sodium count, because we don't want to raise their blood pressure too much. Heart attacks are very good. The number one killer in men is heart disease and feminist. So then also, you got to also take into account that sometimes in life you don't always get what you want, so you're not going to really draw this when it's useful, or draw it when you need it, or draw it when anything is relevant. Am I stolen? Yes, I am, because now we're on to the next card, Treasure Map. This is really good for Karn. What's good is you can sacrifice the treasure that it makes after you scry for 3 turns. It's really easy to get off, which is cool, because we have a card coming up next and you can untap it with each turn, so you can basically get it off twice on each turn, and then the next turn you get it off and it transforms into 3 treasure tokens that can be used for any color of mana. And you could do that, or you could sacrifice it and draw a card. Otherwise, it just taps for 1 colorless mana. What's cool about that is 1 artifact, if you turn it into the 3 treasure tokens on Karn's turn, when you make the constructs, you can fucking make them okay, see, that gives it a +1/1, but then it turns to 3, so it will really be a +3/3. So you're basically adding +2/2 to the constructs just by transforming the treasure, and that's how we do treasure. And just to get that out quicker, we got 2 of these motherfuckers. She needs some creatures, right? Well, man, they need some useful things there. We need some useful things, because sometimes artifact creatures, well, they fucking suck. This crazy broad over here, what she does, she's haste. Every time she attacks, she creates a creature token. Even if she gets blocked, because she's gonna get blocked. Okay, you know it is. It's not that 2/2. It's a 2/2 for 3, alright? But we want that haste, okay? And also, if you have to sacrifice the treasure, she gets a +1 till the end of the turn. This motherfucker right here, okay? It's an artifact that gives +1/1 to other artifacts. You know what I'm thinking? Karn constructs, right. Damn right. They're all +2/2. That and Metallus Mimic, you get +4/4 with just those 2 cards alone. And also, this one will get a no, probably not. Oh no, it is a construct. Oh well, fuck my ass and call me Aunt Sally. We just baked a pie full of shit. Okay, that's how that's gonna go. And I don't know why I'm going back to the Nature's Compass. That's an important card, Nature's Navigator's Compass. But that motherfucker. Okay, honestly, just to be real, if you don't have Karn, if they counterspell all your Karns, you're probably gonna lose this game. That's why we have Chandra. Bomb out those creatures. She's there to defend. She's not a win condition, but she will fuck something up for you to keep going with Karn. You need Karn. You understand? You need Karn. Karn is the staple of this deck. If you don't want to spend like $200 on standard, I don't blame you. That's why I have no Karns. I hope that crash rumor is real, because I want more. This thing right here, once you get that out, all those 1/1 artifacts, they're free as a bird. See that? Free. Fucking free. Okay? Freedom. You feel me? That's freedom right there. So when we do this shit real, okay? You only need 4 mana and you can play everything in this deck. That's it. Once you get 4 mana, you can go off. For real, you could play this shit with like 18 lands if you want to. Take out like 3 of those lands. My eyes itchy. Take out 3 of those lands and put in like one of those Blazing Follies. You could put 3 of those. You could add another Karn if you like, because Karn is just Karn, man. You need Karn. Karn is Karn. The thing about Karn is you could sack Karn just to get more constructs or constructs. No? You can get constructs, creature tokens. So if you sack the Karn, you say you have 2 in your hand, just burn it. Let it get it. Create a creature token for 2. If you have 2 left on Karn, doesn't matter. Although you'll always have a remainder of 1. If you could do that 2 times in a row without getting Karn attacked, you'll have a remainder of 1. At that point, uptick, see your card, whatever. And then you could basically burn that shit. Next, you can create another creature token, get rid of Karn, play Karn right again. And then you could negative tick, get that card back if you needed it, and then play 2/2 for more constructs. And you still have 2 more Karns in your deck, and each construct adds another 1/1 to the constructs. So basically, that's the whole point of this deck. You're going to get a bunch of artifacts, pile them up, boost up Karns. Here's the sideboard. We got 1 Blazing Folly. That's just good. It's just an easy way. Like, say they have saplings, They create a bunch of saplings. They didn't hit out that what is that one called in Dominaria that gives each sapling a +1/+1? But they didn't put that out yet. Fuck their saplings, Fight with Fire, that's a win condition on its own. When you get the kicker off, it deals 10 damage. You could do that to their face, okay? If you play 2 of them, you could zap their whole full health at start. Not that you would have 20 mana at start, but say you didn't touch them the whole turn. Didn't touch them. Why not? You could fucking hit them with 10, and the next turn you could hit them with another 10, and then end them at full health. Squee, honestly, I just opened this card on Arena. I wanted to use Squee. But he's good. Like I said, you gotta protect the Karns, you gotta protect the artifacts. You don't want to burn the artifacts. You want to save them so Karn's constructs come out as like a 20/20 piece of shit creature. You know what I'm saying? So you cast Squee, you block, you keep Karn alive. Another Chandra, because she is important. You know, she's not about the deck. She's not the main thing you need to do. But you know what? She protects everything. She's the glue. You could play without her, but you know what? When it comes time to clutch it up, she fucks the butt, she takes the names, she writes the list, she goes to the store, and she bitch slaps the guy at the register and says, "Hey, I'm a fucking strong woman, and my head is on fire. So we're gonna get this shit done." Okay? 4 Radiating Lightnings, just because, honestly, it's awesome to hit someone for 3 damage, and then 1 damage to each creature they have. If you can get 2 of them off in the same turn, you're doing 6 damage and eliminating any 2-drop creatures, 2/2s, and any 1-life creature they may have, which is actually pretty likely, honestly, if you play that shit in Pauper. And then Varric's Bladewing. You need some flyers. Just be real with yourself, sweetheart. Don't play yourself there. You need to be flying. If you ain't flying, you dying. And if I ain't telling the truth, I'm lying. If I ain't living, if I ain't drawing, I'm scrying. That's enough puns today. I'm about to end the fucking camera. Give me this shit. Where's the fucking... How do I look in this shit? Have a nice day. Keep your ass clean. Peace.